to the edge of that. Yeah.
What's up YouTube, Chicho Gamer here with another Minecraft tutorial, and in today's video I'm going to be really quickly showing you how to inverse a circuit. And when I say inverse a circuit, I mean a redstone circuit. If you're unsure about what I actually mean by this, I'll also be demonstrating to you what an inverse circuit actually does and where it can be useful. So as you can see in front of me, I've just quickly whipped up a quick sort of inverse circuit, a really basic example of one. I'm sure you guys are familiar with redstone circuits, with the standard redstone circuit normally including a lever which is connected to redstone, and then which powers an object such as this sticky piston here. And obviously when you hit the lever, it powers the sticky piston. When you hit it again, it goes off. So what I've actually got here is a demonstration of an inverse circuit. So an inverse circuit is actually, well, essentially where you have a lever like this one, and it is connected to redstone like so. Obviously in this case it is connected to this piston here, which is going to activate it, and this, once active, will get rid of that water. And same for this piston here. When these both get activated, you will see that water disappear. So that is when I hit the lever. However, if you come to this side, you can see that the circuit is already active. So this redstone torch on this block here is actually activating this redstone here, therefore powering these three sticky pistons that it is connected to. And obviously when, in case you didn't know, when I hit this switch, this area here that is powered off will actually power on. However, when the redstone here hits this block, it will actually do the opposite and actually deactivate this redstone torch here. In turn, it will actually deactivate this redstone trail, which means these pistons will become deactivated. And when those pistons become deactivated, this water here will fall down and lead through to there. Same on the other side here. When I hit that lever, you'll actually see these pistons move down and deactivate, as this circuit will no longer be powered, as once we hit that lever, the circuit turns on, follows this trail, and deactivates this torch, therefore completely eliminating any power going to this. And you'll see water go down there, and you'll see this middle one here deactivate as well. So I'm just going to show you that now. Keep in mind, when I activate it, these two pistons here will go up and you will lose the water, and those two pistons at the back will allow water to go through on either side, with the one in the middle going downwards. So if I do that now, you will see that happen. You can see that in these two pistons here, they have become active now, and the water has gone on both sides. And on these ones right here, you can see that this redstone torch is now out, therefore making this redstone trail inactive, therefore making the pistons move back down to their original inactive positions on all three, allowing the water to come down and follow down this trail here. Now I'm going to quickly show you the really basic workings and how to actually make a circuit like this and where it can be useful. I'll be back in one moment, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Now we're actually ready to get into the how-to part of the video, and that is where I will be showing you how to actually make an inverse circuit from scratch and some of the uses that I use it for. So first off, all I've done while you guys were gone was I've cleared the actual area where the existing circuit was that I created in the demonstration. Now I'm going to show you guys on this blank area how to actually make it from scratch. So essentially you will need some vital items, and that is redstone, a redstone torch, and a piece of stone, or anything that will actually allow you to conduct redstone or place a redstone torch onto it. You will also need something that will actually trigger the circuit. For example, a pressure plate, a tripwire in which you require string, a button, or a lever. In this example, I'll be using a lever just for the ease of video. You'll also need something at the end, so something that the circuit is actually powering. For example, I'm going to be using a sticky piston. However, you can use a dispenser, a note block, or anything else that requires a circuit to work. I'm also just going to grab a gold block just to demonstrate that the item is actually moving and the pistons are actually activating and deactivating. So, as I said, we're going to start building the circuit. So first what you're going to want to do is place down your lever or item that is activated. In case of a tripwire, you're going to want to put 2 blocks on either side, attach them on the sides, and then connect the string. However, I'm going to be showing you just with this lever. So you place down whatever you want. In this case, I'm going to use sticky pistons, and you place down redstone first as the trail. I'm then going to branch out to the left and right hand side and place a sticky piston down towards the walls. This is just going to be just so it's the easiest to show you what it's going to do. Then I'm going to place a gold block in front of those 2 pistons directly next to it. So essentially, as you can see here, the circuit is currently inactive, and when I activate it, those pistons move out and move the gold block to this area here. As you can see on both sides, the arms are extended. So once again, just power that off, and then what you're going to want to do is continue your redstone trail up and then place a block in front of it, so that you have, for example, I'm just showing you that I'm powering 2 circuits here, and then there's another trail leading off to a block that will have a redstone torch on the opposite side. So I'll give you a bird's eye view. As you can see, there is the redstone trail leading into the block there, and then the redstone torch on this side here. So what this is actually going to do is when this lever is activated, and you can see these pistons have extended, it is actually going to deactivate this torch here. So as you can see, if I hit it again, this torch is now active. So what it is doing is essentially reversing the circuit. So when this is inactive, this area is active here, that will be connected to this torch. And when this area here is inactive, this area here is active. So it's just completely changing around, which can come quite useful, and I'll show you an example later on. So what you're going to want to do then is connect a redstone trail from that torch, like so. As you can see there, this redstone torch is powering this trail, however no power is getting to this trail here. And then what I'm going to do again is branch off, just to show you once again that the pistons are going to move. So I put a piston there, it is automatically activated straight away due to the power that is surging through the redstone trail. So once again, if I put a gold block in front, you will actually see that they are active. So from a bird's eye view, you can now see, and I can now further demonstrate that this lever is currently switched off, as you can see there, and there is no power going to this circuit here. Therefore, these pistons are inactive. However, there is a redstone torch here on the opposite side of the block that is connected to the redstone trail, that is connected directly to our lever, and that is actually powering these 2 pistons here, which is making the arms extend and the gold block move out on either side. However, if I hit this lever, so if I activate the lever and go up again, it has completely changed direction, as you can see. So now what it has actually done is these pistons have now activated and extended on either side, and the trail on this side of the block is now active, and the trail on this side of the block is now inactive, with those 2 pistons there retracting back to their original position. And if I do it again, you will see it will reverse again. As I said, when this area here is activated by this redstone torch, this is inactive, and when this is active, this is inactive. So once again, make sure that trail there is connected to the block, and on the opposite side of that trail, connected to the block, is a redstone torch. So as you can see, once again, these are active and stretched out, and they are closed. If I go on the ground, it will look a little like this. So as you can see, they are just alternating. The front ones in front of me in the first row are now inactive and are close together due to the lever being off, with the back ones being stretched out. And if I hit it again, the same thing happens. The opposite thing happens. The front pistons extend and the back ones retract, as you can see there. Now, an area where this is actually very useful is when you are making particular traps or hidden areas. For example, like over here, as you can see, I have a tripwire there. leading from there to there, that is connected to redstone underneath, that is connected to the block, which is then connected to the redstone torch. Now, as you can see, the redstone torch is now actually powering a redstone trail and redstone repeaters with delays on them, and these are in turn activating these pistons here. So what will happen is when I walk over this tripwire, this circuit here will become active, which will then make this temporarily inactive. So as you can see now, if I walk over this wire, the pistons move in a domino effect. As you can see there, the circuit is becoming active on this side, and that one is becoming inactive temporarily and then reactivating it when I get off the tripwire, as you can see there. So that is one way of where it is really useful when making pistons do that. And an example of where this is actually used is where I made my hidden house. So you walk through, hit that tripwire, and it activates that domino effect. And obviously you are allowed to enter your house and then closes the door. I've made a tutorial on this if you want to check that out, guys, and it does the same thing upon exit. However, that block was in the way. My mistake there must have been from a more recent build. However, if I repeat it again and I'll move to this side where the block is not, you can see that I can get out again. So I hope that video helped, guys. If you have any questions, leave a comment. Make sure you like and subscribe. That would be amazing. Thanks for all the support and good luck with your circuitry.